Afternoon, my name is Rod Smith. I farm here at Beal Farm in North Northumberland. We're 1,000 acres of predominantly all arable land, and our land is relatively heavy clays. I stand in a field of wheat here, which is obviously drilled this year, which was pretty much the same field which was drilled last year, which was the field of Champion. So why yen? There's a few reasons why we decided to get involved with yen. One is because we actually had the world record back in 2015, and to be perfectly honest, quite like to get it back again. Also, we understand that the soil health improvements which we've had over the years seem to be improving so much that to share that information and maintain yield at the same time with reduced input costs would be quite a highlight, and something which we'd quite like to share with other yen candidates. We were predominantly plough-based system, but over the last 10-15 years we've decided to move away from that. So we moved into this min-till with the use of cover crops, and we've been using compost over the last 10 years. We've noticed the difference in the soil. The soil has become a lot better, healthier, more air, and a lot more worms within the soil profile. This has allowed me to move away from this power harrow system that we adopted many years ago, and we've just purchased a direct drill. We're seeing the fantastic establishment of whether it's cover crops, we try to get in as early as possible, or the subsequent winter wheat crops. The challenges now, there was the crop, to be fair, performed exceptionally well. It went into a very clean seed bed after oilseed rape, so had a good break crop. So it was drilled on the 15th of September into an exceptionally good seed bed. So much so that obviously after the effect of drilling for these dates, you don't expect to have a 99 to 100% germination. However, every single seed grew, and I think on hindsight it was probably too thick a crop. But going into the winter, going into the spring, it continued to grow excessively, and it looked potentially very, very good indeed. Which then brought us on to the challenges. The challenges were, once we got to March, was heavy rainfall, which, because of the min-till system, we managed to get through March and the crop was still performing pretty well. We kept it clean, we had a robust PGR, but despite this robust PGR, the weather in July was pretty wet in the first part of August. So it would be fair to say the crop was leaning quite a lot, despite the full PGR. The yield was fantastic for that year. I think we were 20 to 25% less solar radiation, which would have finished the crop off perfectly and would have given us that extra yield. But I think, to be fair, anything above 15 tons a hectare for wheat that year was fantastic. I'd finally like to say that we're looking forward to the following year, 2024, this year. Hopefully do the yen again, but in the meantime, wish every other contestant and candidate within the yen all the best of luck, and looking forward to seeing you all at the conference.